All right. So very good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vaibhav and I'm the founder of IIM Skills. I am your host today. I will be leading this orientation class for Amita, Ankit, Bharkavi, Shiva, Shweta, Tanishka, Zuha, Anish, and we are expecting many more people, those who will join in. However, given the class starts right at 3, we are not going to wait. We will be starting it right away. So before we guys begin, I would like to say hi to all of you in the chat box as well. If you guys can acknowledge the same immediately that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear. You guys can see the screen and we are recording this session so that we can upload the session recording there on our YouTube channel and everyone can go ahead and watch it later on in case if required. All right, thank you so much. So 2 more people have joined in. Great. So let me quickly create an agenda for the lesson today. In this class, each one of you will be learning about the content writing industry, how exactly content writing market works. Depending upon the job role that you will pick up, that can be, let's say, full-time job or freelancing career or into a specific segment, that what types of job requirements are there in the market. As a content writer, what are the things that you need to perform in those jobs? And at the same time, the most important part that I will address today is that how exactly you can grab those works. So depending upon whatever you have in your mind, let's say you would like to get a first job after doing this course, or you would like to start as a freelancer, work from home, or you would like to launch your own writing agency, what are the best practices that you should go ahead and opt so that you can accordingly plan your journey? We will also be putting light towards 2 sources of income a writer can generate using content writing. And I will also address the part how. How part is important because a lot of people usually gives lectures around that, how exactly the market, how exactly content writers write, where do they work, but people typically don't address the part, how exactly to go ahead and earn that kind of an income, what it takes to be there, what are the best practices to be followed. So we will also discuss that. I will also be helping you guys to go ahead and understand the realistic time expectation you should go ahead and give to yourself to become a good writer. So one myth we have observed in the last 7 years that people have is that I'll pursue a 1-month course from any institute like IIM Skills in the market and I'm all set, I'm pro. That's not true. I will help you to understand the realistic expectation you should go ahead and keep from the writing program. And at the same time, how much time do you need to become a very good writer so that you can actually say that I am a known person in the industry? So all those things we will also learn today. We are going to then talk about IIM Skills Content Writing Master Program. Why is that we're the most respected content writing institution available in the industry? What are different types of things we have done in the past? How many students we have trained? And also I will help you to go ahead and meet with 35,000 plus professionals, those who have done various programs with us, out of which more than 20,000 people have done content writing courses, so that you can interact with them live. And they are all genuine people, genuine profiles. You are going to learn about their overall experience with IIM Skills so that you can accordingly plan your content writing career or your courses with us. I will also be helping you to understand the process, that what are different things that we use as a secret ingredient of our training delivery and what makes our students really, really successful. And sorry, I will also be sharing a lot of information regarding to what people have achieved in the ongoing batches so that you guys can see that whatever we promise that students will become author at Times of India, they will publish their books. So I'll show you everything live that's happening in the ongoing batches so that you guys can further trust and accordingly take the call forward that whether IIM Skills is the right place for you to study this course or not. And then we will keep an open Q&A. So I want that each one of you, if in case you have any questions, just note down those questions somewhere, either on a piece of paper or somewhere, let's say, what do we suggest that, let's say your notepads. And what we are going to do after this, we will be addressing each and everything in the end of the program. Okay. And we'll go ahead, we will follow accordingly. So now there is one more request that I want everyone in this group to follow. See, guys, I want this session, given I'm only speaking right now, so the interaction way can only be done when I'll ask you questions and you guys can interact with me through the chat part, right? So whenever I'll ask you a question, I want everyone to actively participate. If in a case you would like to go ahead and expect higher value from these programs, so please participate so that we can accordingly understand your requirements. We can pitch you that what's better, how are we going to do each and everything throughout the training period. And at the same time, learning you better will further help me to go ahead and give you best experience from this orientation class as well. And I'm sure after the orientation one, you will be able to go ahead and finally decide whether this is the right course for you or not, right? So I want you to actively participate, okay? So guys, let's begin with the session. And my first question that goes to all, I want each and every person to answer this one. This includes Amita, Anish, Ankit, Aisha, Bharkavi, Kushi, Ritu, Rosie Moy, Shweta, Tanish, Sarabi, Zuha, everyone to answer this. My question is, according to your current understanding, why do you think people or brands, they hire content writers? What are various business objectives do they have in their mind while hiring a writer? And according to your understanding, why do you think there is a demand for content writers in the industry today? What business achieves or businesses achieve after hiring a writer? So now this particular question, everyone, I want you to answer in the chat box, and you have exactly 1 minute. One great part I would like to go ahead and talk about is that the fastest you can type, the higher expectations from the earning point of view you can keep, because one great thing that is required from a writer is fast, good typing speed. SEO, social media marketing, according to Zuha Fatima, proper documentation, clean SOP, SOW as per Aisha. Documentation of any product is very important. Marketing, better communication, according to Amita. Tanishka says to connect with the audience, content is the king. Yes, because content is what talk to customer directly about the product of a brand. A good content promotes their brand. Marketing, better communication. Very good. And SEO. Okay. Shiva, can you hear me? Can you help Shrabani to connect her mic? Her mic is not connected. Every organization wants to keep their product or brand in a stable position. Okay, very good. Is there any other person who's still writing? A professional content writer and content marketing is important, not only because it engage and attract your audience, but it is also important to the other reasons like marketing their product in a digital media platform. Nice. Let me go ahead and help you guys to understand the overall process, right? Now, let's understand first and foremost types of content, all right? And also understand content sharing or development mediums. Now, this stands for that which all forms are there through which you can generate or develop a content. And this stands for types of content, right? First and foremost, let's talk about types of mediums, right? That which all forms one can go ahead in the digital world and create a content around. So one is voice. Voice stands for voice notes, your podcast, all such platforms where people can engage with voice. Second important thing is images. Channels like Instagram, Pinterest, they all are platform based for or based upon infographics, right? So content is another, another way you can produce a content or can market your content is in a form of memes, images. We have another form that is called text. Any article, blog, PR, emails, whatever we write, that's part of text-based content creation. Then we have another form that's available in a video form. So scripts, when you see your YouTube videos, Instagram videos, Facebook videos, and any other platform videos, these all platforms are part of video-based marketing. TikTok is banned in India, but outside India, it is one of the viral platforms. Am I clear, guys? So these are 4 platforms through which you can develop content. or these are the 4 platforms for which we actually develop content. Now let's understand types of contents. What all types of contents are there? So if you understand, article writing is one part of it. Blogging is another part of it. Writing for a web page is the other part of it. Writing for newspapers is another part of it. Writing a PR article is another part of it. Writing a white paper is one part of it. Writing a legal documentation is another part of it. Writing SOP is one part of it. On the other side, social media post, one part of it. Flyer, brochure content, infographic content, another part of it. Video scripts, books, ebooks, another part of it. Voice notes, another part of it. Getting me? So the point is, these are all types of or different types of work requirement in the writing industry. All right. Press release. Shweta, it is pre-R. Understood, everybody so far? These are all types of writing requirement available in the market. And there are many others. Quick yes or no in the chat box that so far things are clear. Now the point is, okay, Shweta, it is statement of purpose. Whatever question you have, I think you were unable to hear. I want you to ask these questions in the end, okay? Make a list of these questions. So everybody, you're clear? Types of companies, those who are hiring, types of content creation available in the market. Now, I ask yourself a simple question. How many newspapers or newspaper companies are there or e-paper companies are there? You can count them on fingers, right? How many companies are there writing or releasing white papers or legal documentation? You can count them on fingers, trust me. How many social media agencies are there in India? Hardly few thousands. How many companies are there in the world, like those who ask you to write video scripts and all? You can count them again on fingers. Trust me, that's the number. But then why there is a market requirement? So understand where exactly the core market for a writer is and why a company will hire you and what are their core objectives. Okay. Now, the most important part is there are very limited number of jobs, people asking you to become SOP writer, social media writer, web content creator, writing a PR, newspaper articles, all such types of things. Usually people are going to hire you only and only for one thing. What that one thing is, these things are online sales, lead generation, and brand building. Now, how many of you are still not clear about online sales? Am I responsible to sell a product? What are leads? This is for the first time I've heard. And brand building, why a writer is supposed to go ahead and do marketing concepts. So in this particular topic, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to answer this particular thing, that how that's going to work. Okay. Now, first understand which all types of companies are there, those who sell products online or they're in a model of online sales. Companies like Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy, Snapdeal, all such companies, their model is that they launch or they actually have e-listicle products available on their portals, right? People like us, they go to their portals, they search a term within the search box that they have, and then we buy the product. That's the way it goes, right? Let's say if I wish to buy iPhone 11 from Amazon.in. So what I'll do, I'll go here. I'll write here Amazon.in. That's the app that they have. In this particular search box, I'm going to write iPhone 11. The product is in front of me. It is coming at 34,000 something, 34,744. I like the product. I'll click here and I'll make a payment after adding it to a cart. Now, the more important part is that everybody should understand this particular product page is designed by a designer, the front-end developer, not your role as a writer. This image is designed by a graphic guy, again, not your role. But this content from this Apple A until this generic name, product description, everything is done by a writer. Now, just imagine for a second, what if they don't have a writer? So what they are left with? One, the designer who will just place images here, and a graphic guy will design the images. Do they have anything else? How are they actually creating the sales part of it? Or how are they converting customers online? It's because of writer, right? Because writer, they create those words in a way, they write such ads copy, they create content in such a way that people, they do it online, straight away add to cart and buy a product because there is nobody to convince you. It is just you who's going to make the decision. Correct? So without a writer, companies like Amazon, Flipkart, or any company, they are just an empty space with an online website or a mobile app. Now, the point is, just think about it, that how many types of products they have on regular basis updating on their portal. So what happens is that these types of companies needs writer to create product descriptions. Understood so far? Then there is another side of it. So far understood? Quick yes or no in the chat box. Why a company like Amazon, Flipkart, or companies into online acquisition model will hire? Because they want somebody to explain about what the service is, what the product is. But just now ask yourself, across the world, or forget world, let's talk about India. Within India, how many of you agrees to this, that every phone has Amazon application installed or Flipkart application installed? I disagrees to this. I disagrees to this, that every phone will not have their applications. Some people, they don't install, they don't trust online thing, or they just Google a stuff. They find first services and all such things on the internet, and then they actually go ahead and make a purchase. So everybody in the world, they are not going to keep Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Paytm, all such applications in their phone, right? Agree? What happens with the next audience? See, those who are buying from Amazon directly, they are bound to buy because they're loyal customers. Others, what they do, they Google like this, iPhone 11 example, as I have Googled. So with this Google search, what I am going to get next, let's find iPhone 11 in India every month. Can you see this monthly search? In India, monthly search for iPhone 11 is 1.8 million. How much? 1.8 million. That gives you a number of 18 lakh. Let's figure out what happens when they search, or people, they Google. When people Google a term iPhone 11, 6.8. So it's like 6,08,000 people, they click on SEO based results. All right. How do they react after Googling it? This is the second journey, the second step. They click on SEO based results, 6,08,000, 3,11,000, they click on the paid ads. 50% audience, they do not click anywhere. Let's minimize this. So what we have actually found here is that people, those who are Googling a term here, that's called iPhone 11, 1.8 million gives me a number of 6.08 lakh people. They click on SEO based results, and 3.11 lakh people, they click on the paid ads. Now I'm going to talk about this part. This is important that everybody should know, that what kind of a role you're going to play in such types of searches, or how am I responsible as a writer to go ahead and work for Amazon or such types of businesses. Now understand, this says 3,11,000 people, they click on the ads. So these are ads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if 3 lakh people, they react here, and if Amazon, Chroma, JioMart, Reliance Digital, these guys are not available here. So what eventually they are going to miss? 3,11,000 people, those who were supposed to buy or were likely to buy. So they are going to miss a potential buyer, right? Now, what's the role of a writer here? So this advertisement is not created by you. It is a job of a marketing guy. In the digital world, we call them digital marketers or ad specialists. However, these copies are written by a writer. So when I click there and when we land to a page, we call these pages landing pages. What do we call these pages? Landing pages. So the page where I have landed means a landing page. Now, this particular page, Apple iPhone 11, 64 GB white, rating, this, that, each and everything is done by a writer. Of course, designed by a graphic guy with the help of a front-end developer, but the content is done by you guys. And then digital marketer has created the advertisement so that the company gets maximum number of clicks that can lead them to a sale. So far clear? Yes or no in the chat box. On the other side, let's understand the 6,08,000 people audience, who they are and what are they doing when they Google iPhone 11. Can you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now pay attention. Apple gets 4.3 million people. 6,22,000 people comes to GSM Arena. Flipkart gets 5,67,000. Amazon gets 3,42,000. And all of a sudden, there is a big dip. The moment we are going down, there is a dip. Though all the results we are actually checking right now is page 1 results, correct? All of these results are page 1 results. Still, there is a big variation between number of people, the estimate traffic they are getting. Why? Understand. On the other side, also ask yourself, why is that some websites are at page 1 and some websites like Cashify is a big website. If you want to sell your phone, you can go there. Imagine Store is a big website. SmartPix, big website. My Smart Price, big website. Why is that these big websites are at page number 2? Why are they not at page number 1? So the math that you need to implement here is that writing a content, especially for the internet, is not just about writing English or any vernacular language. It is about producing a content for search engines in a way that they have suggested according to their guidelines. We call them web master guidelines. Some people call this particular thing called SEO, search engine optimization. That you need to follow all those 200 plus practices while you're drafting your content copy. This includes writing plus technology understanding, that your content should be appreciated by Google and you should be there on top. And the companies, those who are not there in the top and those who are there in the top, the big difference is companies like Apple, GSM Arena, Flipkart, they're getting maximum number of traffic and it is a free traffic that leads to a sale. And on the other side, other companies, they are not getting that. So the point is, what's the role of a writer? See, without a writer, these companies cannot present their content here, no matter what or how good they are at SEO and other skills. To be here, all the companies needs to have one strong learning about SEO along with content creation and other factors too. So the one who understand those parameters are the one who will be able to rank their organization. And if you are working for companies like Amazon, you need to have these skills. If you don't have, the end goal is if you're not performing, you lose a job, right? How is that Amazon going to calculate that you are better than the other peer group? Only in one factor called the product pages that you have designed, out of which how many of those are ranking? And others, they're not. So in your case, you're the winner. You are one of the special person for a company if you finally get them sales. So you're not a sales guy, but without you, a company is not going to get sales. So far clear, everybody? Why Amazon would need person like you and what type of a role you will perform if it is a job at Amazon or such types of companies? Let's understand the second type of a business, lead generation. So first, answer me this. How many of you have no idea what are leads? How many of you have no idea what are leads? In the chat box, you can write I in the chat box, and it is fine. Years back, I had no idea what are leads. Anish says I. Okay, no problem. 2 people, 3 people, 4. Good. Let me first create what are leads. Leads are any organization have a detail of somebody, require detail of somebody to finally convince and sell a product or service. Example, let's understand. If IIM Skills would like to sell you a course, all we need is your name, your email, and your phone number. I don't need your Aadhaar card, bank account details, and all that until unless you're not paying for the course, correct? I need all these information only if you are at this particular stage, right? Let's say you are applying for a job through naukri.com at Google. So what Google needs to know about you, your name, your address, your email, your marital status, your academic background, your last salary, where have you worked, where are you located, if you have kids, how many, family, father name, this, that, every information they need, right? If you are not going to give them 2 or 3 information, you are incomplete lead for the company. But if you give them a complete details and you get hired, you were a complete lead. In such a case, even when you were applying for a job. Let's say one property agents would like to go ahead and sell somebody a property. So this guy, to show the other person, the prospect, that which property is it, where it is located, This person only needs phone number and email of a potential buyer, correct? So that is called a lead in that particular case. Are you all clear now what are leads? Now see, the point is worldwide, hardly 1% companies are there, those who are selling products online. Do you know this? Hardly 1% companies. Tell me one thing, how many such types of companies are there like Amazon or Flipkart in India? Trust me, you can count them on fingers. Right or wrong? But rest 95% companies are here. 95% businesses, they need potential buyers. Ask your immediate family members if they are into business. They all say on a frequent basis that there was a potential person, there was a potential client, there was a meeting that happened likely to become my buyer or take my services. Heard that in your family, immediate family, or somebody who's in a business? They are all searching for a lead, all of them. That's how 99 acres runs. They sell leads. That's how OLX runs a business. They sell leads. One seller, other buyer, but it's a lead. That's how IIM Skills is working. We need people, we call them student, but they are prospects first. So we first convert them as a lead. So far clear? Now understand what's the role of a writer in such types of businesses and how are writers going to help them to generate a lead. So we will give you an example that will be able to relate with the recent experience you had in the, let's say, in the search around content writing courses. So what happened in last 15 days, each one of you planned to learn content writing and then you started researching. First thing that you've done, searching about content writing career, content writing courses, content writing online courses, best in India. Then you've thought about, let me search about, is content writing, how much content writers earn, content writing books, this, that, and every possible thing you have Googled. Not just Google, you have checked YouTube, Quora, medium.com, some press releases, newsletters, everything you have explored. Agree or disagree? Everybody, you did that, right? There was not even a single question that you actually missed out. You have searched everything there on the web. Now tell me one thing and be honest about it. In most of the terms, when you Googled, you found one or two institutions recurring time in front of you, answering to the questions that those you were asking, whether it was related to a course, whether it was YouTube, whether it was salary, whether it was career, whether it was jobs and all such things. Agree or disagree? Happened, right? And eventually there was a call to action that was in front of you. What was that? The call to action? Download what we are offering, means a brochure, and we captured your name, email, and phone number. You said, let me take a demo. It's free. So we asked you, give us this, we'll give you demo. You said, okay, let me speak with somebody. We said, okay, no problem. We'll call you. We need name, email, and number. We said that, okay, you download our free ebook. You said, okay, the free book, ebook, let me go ahead and do that. But we captured this. Happened with you, right? For each and everything, you have given us your name, number, and email. Now, who you are one potential buyer, likely to go ahead and take a service from the web, correct? Around content writing, none of you is here to learn data science. Am I right? All of you are here to become a content writer, and we are an institution delivering that. Eventually, if we have information around this thing from somebody, my sales team can go ahead and convince that we are the right place. You go ahead and learn or see the demo at least, correct? So what's the learning? Learning is, please check the background. How I have met you guys. Was it Shiva, the guy you're talking to? Jawahar, Anita, Anish, Aryan, Aisha, Bharkavi, Emmanuel, Ankit, Ritu, Sonia, Shrabani, Shweta, Tanishka, Zuha, Shubhadra. You must have a word with Shiva. But was it Shiva who met you online once or twice and then, that trust began? No. Answer is, that was my writer. That was my writer who developed that particular trust on our behalf digitally. And due to this, most of you felt comfortable leaving your name, number, and email ID to somebody, or let's say to an unknown website that you have never heard before. IIM Skills was not there in a picture 15 days ago in your life. You heard it for the first time, and now you felt that trust. And how that happened? Because of the writer. What's the role of a writer? Writer role is to come or create a brand image in front of a person whenever they search about it, whenever they Google about it, whenever they are checking on YouTube reviews or anything about it, because they know there are tools that helps you to evaluate where exactly your audience are. You can go ahead and tell your audience that, okay, we are the one who are answering each and every time, and that drives trust. And with that trust, that leads to a lead, a prospect in hand. And then your sales team has a role to perform. So if you're good as a service provider, you will eventually get a sale. If you're bad as a service provider, you may get a sale, but not for a long time. Understood that what's the role of a writer? Now, such types of jobs you can check after my orientation, Naukri.com, Monster.com, any website. This market is available for 95% audience. So here your job will be to write articles, create scripts, writing blogs, web pages, product pages, social media thing, ads, copies, so that you can go ahead and represent a brand. Okay, am I clear? Second type of a business also clear. And the leftover part will be, I would say, within 2%, and rest market is all around here where people hire worldwide, writing for SOP and all that. Brand building. Now, a question that you may ask, that how am I going to perform in a marketing segment being a writer? Do you know one thing, that people connect today with you guys digitally while they know you, that what kind of a thing that you are searching for? Example, let me explain you this way in a simplest manner. How many of you have experienced that since the day you've started searching about content writing, your Instagram, Facebook, Google, they have started suggesting you a lot about content writing? Attend a demo, webinar, and that you've never been to even those institutions. And anyone in this group have noticed this particular thing that's happening with you guys? Quick yes or no? You are getting a lot of information to read about content writing with the brands or companies you've not even Googled. How that's happening? Because internet is aware about your behavior now. Google is aware about what have you searched in the recent days. Now, most of the companies, those who are reaching out to you guys with the help of good content or a call to action, like attend a webinar, download an ebook or something, these guys are aware about your behavior. And now how are they moving you? There is a process. We call them drip marketing. It stands for that first show somebody attend a demo example or attend a free webinar around a subject related to content writing. Then nurture you guys, giving you a small task and then showing you an achievement of somebody and then doing this. So overall, you will see that this is my objective. They have already helped somebody else within the same domain. They can help me too, and I'll take their course. So recurring time throughout a day, you will see one particular brand, right? That will establish that if it is a course about something, let's say content writing, then they are the only players that I'm going to, because they already have significant proofs in front of me. I've been seeing them everywhere. And of course, their story writers are so great. They write their ads copy in such a way that connects with you emotionally, that connects with you, that this guy talks about me. That's my story. Majorly, they will target people. Let's say they know that you're a housewife, example, and you got married 4 years ago. You had a kid after 2 years, and now you're searching for a job. They know that behavior. They know your each and everything. Now they're going to connect you. They are going to show you a testimonial of another housewife, achieve that goal, now successfully doing good in her career, and everything is happening in her life in a positive way. On the other side, you are also thinking in the similar direction, and then that's the game. They are looking forward to you in terms of becoming a customer, and this is how they win you. So this brand building thing with the help of content is amazing. People leverage it, especially in a digital world, because it helps them to connect with their audience in a right way. And I would say it is one of the most profitable way of converting your clients or maximizing your sales. And without a writer, again, this brand building concept is impossible. So the rest of the 1% market or 2% market is settled around writing for social media agencies, emailers, brochures, flyers, books, helping others as a proofreader, writer to complete their work, writing for a newspaper, let's say Times of India and all that. So such types of jobs are there, but not that much, but limited. So this limited part, that's why I've kept 2% number. 1% for online sales types companies, 2% for brand reach companies, and 95%, the highest one, that goes to lead generation model. Each one of you, are you guys clear that how the market works? Quick yes or no in the chat box, please. The question is, if you get hired, what will you do in these types of companies? Are you all clear? Quick yes. The next part that I'm going to create is about, we are all clear about this thing, that what exactly in various types of businesses I as a person will do. Now I am going to talk about how are you going to get these types of jobs? How are you going to get your freelancing career established? And how are you going to start as a business owner or as an agency person in this particular industry called content writing? And that's, I think everybody's looking forward for this answer. First and foremost, I want every person in this group, okay, Amita, Anish, Ankit, Aryan, Aisha, Bharkavi, Emmanuel, Jawahar, Khushi, Lalita, Ritu, Rosimol, Sonia, Shabani, Shubhadra, Shweta, Tanishka, and Zuha, to remember one word everybody is trying to sell you, including Vaibhav right now. What's my core job right now in this particular orientation? I have a flight to, pick right at 7. I'm giving my best to convert maximum number of people. Why? To get a sale, because I have a batch starting soon. This happens everywhere. The end goal for all the companies is to make Amita successful, Jawahar successful, Aisha successful. Answer is no. The guy you are asking this counseling from, this guy core job is to sell you the course, right? If they don't sell you, they get fired after 2 months. They are all salesmen. And you know, when the life is with the conditions, means if I'm advising you something and I have in my background a condition attached, I will manipulate my words. That's how world is, right? So please, for the next 40, 50, no, that's too much. Let's say 15 minutes, for the next 15 minutes, remember, I'm going to remain unconditional and I am going to tell you every truth about the industry. That's one of the reasons IIM Skills does not have any negative review, because we only invite people, those who actually can become writers. And this next 15-minute discussion will change everything about writing industry in your thought process. So if you accept those facts, then only come, otherwise don't join. And second important thing, do not join any organization based on the promises made by them, like money back, like job guarantee, like this, like that. Nobody deliver actually each and everything. They actually write, and you can't even do anything once your money is gone. That's a reality. That's the reality. So let's go ahead and focus around how are you going to get a job. We will have a lot of discussion now. I want everybody to participate very actively in this. A question that goes to all. Tell me one thing, if there is a requirement at Amazon, you have pursued a course from a renowned institution, somebody who's saying that we have a course from this, that university affiliated, or IIM Skills saying that we are the best players in the market. There is a requirement for Amazon. Let's say for iPhone 14, they are looking forward to hire somebody, a copywriter, to promote in the, let's say their iPhone 14. Plus, they're looking forward a product writer to go ahead and write SEO-based product for SEO 14, various variants. This guy has done a course from IIM Skills or X institution. You are a HR guy. Will you hire him or her? My answer is no. What is your answer? Is it yes? Is your answer no or yes? Will you consider this person to hire? Forget Amazon. Let's say it is a normal company, a startup. Will you consider a person who have just done 1 month course, an organization hiring for iPhone 14 promotion or something? They have budget of 1 crore rupees to spend. And this guy comes from a renowned content writing institution. You won't hire. You ask the same question if I'll pursue a course from an institute from these guys, those who are counseling you. Their always answer is yes. They don't even care once you are enrolled after that. That's the reality. There is an organization, mid-sized organization, or even a large organization, let's say Reliance. They have a requirement to hire somebody for their online portal where they're looking forward to generate potential buyers, means leads. And they are aiming to go ahead and hire the best writer. You are the one who actually seems like a best writer, and they wanted to go ahead and hire you. But again, The question is, you have no portfolio with you. You've never worked. You're a fresh graduate from IIM Skills. Will they hire you, or they have another option with a work experience of 2 years? Person have worked as a writer in a similar industry or something. Will they consider this person? My answer is they are going here, not you, because you're a fresher. And this brand building guy, again, they are not going to consider. Everybody able to align yourself that what I've just now said? You have done a course from an institution. Your counselors and the organization says, yes, you'll get a job. And I, being a CEO of world's best content writing institution, after training most of the people in India are produced by me as a writer, is telling you, you will remain jobless. So where will you trust? You will trust the guy who's actually counseling you, or the one who is actually running an institution around the same subject, whose bread and butter is this subject, and whose dare is, after inviting 20 hot buyers, telling this truth to the guys that you are not going to get a job. Whom will you trust, me or the other guys? Focus and pay attention. Each one of you will remain jobless. And why? The answer is just one. You need to have a good looking portfolio. And this portfolio has to have everything. Why? Because do you have any idea after 4 months who's going to come and hire you? A company like Amazon, company like IIM Skills for lead generation, company to build a brand, let's say Cadbury or something, or company into Times of India, or companies like SOP or a writing agency or XYZ, any type of a company can come and hire you, right? Am I right? What you do with most of the institution, you actually go ahead, right? I have written an article. Wow, I am good. And you've shared it with your friends and colleagues. You have written it on WordPress, that too free. And you feel like my writing is so confident. I am a next level content writer. What happens? The one, those who loves you, they tell you that, okay, this is good. You've written it so amazingly. The one they don't, love you, or they just don't feel about right about you, they're not even not going to say anything about you. But you inside, let's say inside you, you have just confident that I'm a good writer, but nobody cares for that writing piece of work, that whatever you've done, because they need you. They need you from a point of view of an experienced writer. So if you say I'm an author, publish a book. Where? Live. Let your book be in the market. When you say I write for big websites, show them that you're an author with Times of India, where you can log in anytime and write any day. When you say that I know SEO, then tell them that there are 10 plus websites that you write for, and all your articles are top ranked. Show them the keywords. When they say I know SOP, show them how it's worked. When you know that I know how to release a white paper, show them how RoboHelp, Data, XML, all such application works, and draft that particular thing in front of them. When you talk about legal documentation, let people know that you've done it live. Because you have no idea after 4 months who will come and hire you. Or do you have an idea about it? So far able to align? Are we all sync in the same thing? Everybody, quick yes or no? Are we all sync together? Able to relate? I need yes or no in the chat box, each one of you. So my question is, how am I going to get that? This is what I will address after 5 minutes. I would like to now talk about freelancers before I further talk about job people. I would like to go ahead and further talk about freelancers. Freelancers. How many of you, and this is the question that I want to ask you guys, okay? And I do not want you to name me any company. You just have to answer me this way. How many of you have been to other places as well for content writing courses with IIM Skills? Other than IIM Skills, you've been to others as well. And you don't have to name. You just have to write I in the chat box. I don't have to know the name of the companies. Just that I'll create something. 1, 2, 3. Others, please. 3 or 4 people. If you pay attention to these companies have very specifically mentioned that you get a client from US, UK, and other parts of the world, earn in dollars after learning a course. How will you get this client? US, UK, and dollars. Second important thing that you must ask the company.
Forget company. Ask the counselor. This guy talks like you. Good English, writes well. Why is this guy earning in Indian rupees doing a everyday counseling, actually a sales job, speaking with you, convincing you, pay 10%, 20% today, this, that, and all discounts? Why this guy could not learn the same course and quit that the other job and get into the international US based client? The point is, they tell you that you get clients from Freelancer, Odex, TrueLancer, Fiverr, all these sites. Correct or wrong? Or you had this assumption that I'm going to get clients from these sites. Before you take up any course, go to these sites, build your account, get even 5-star rating, and try to get even one client. Those who will get one client in next 3 months, my all courses are free for you for a lifetime. This is a recorded line, and I say every word on a recorded line every week, Thursday, 3 to 4:30. And it goes live there on my YouTube channel that you can validate here. Simply write IIM Skills, YouTube, and you'll have everything here. Okay, 6 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Can you see this? The series? Word to word, my commitments are same. Get one client, I'll give you all my courses for free. It is next to impossible to get a client, because when somebody posts one job from across the world, all the people, they start bidding for that particular thing. So for one job, there are 10,000 plus writers available to do that job, starting from $2 to $20, depending upon the work size. Do you know this? So it's next to impossible. So how am I going to do the work? Freelancing. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is important. Freelancers, you guys cannot get a client without marketing skills. And if you're good at marketing, see, you need a lead to convince somebody. So if you're good at marketing, you must know sales. You need to learn that. If you have learned sales, you need to deliver a product. If you have delivered a product, you must know finances. You must know everything. So basically, you have to become a CEO. Plus, this client will only come and hire you as a freelancer once you have a good looking portfolio as well. So the job people, those who will learn content writing, these guys need to work 1x hard. That's it. Why? Because these guys have to just focus on one thing called develop a portfolio. But freelancers, your life for the next 4 months is going to be very difficult. But after that, amazing. Why? Because for the first 4 months, you will be learning about not just portfolio development and content writing skills. You are going to also develop marketing skills, sales skills, and everything. And this happens where only? At IIM Skills. Are you all clear? And how I will now share that particular thing. And also, I will introduce you guys or help you guys to meet with 35,000 plus people today. Now, and I'll show you some magic I've done in the past. All right. Now, see, IIM Skills offers a course that's called Content Writing Master Course. It's a 1-month program. That's it. You will learn in 16 hours, 30 types of content writing skills, wherein every week we assign you assignments. And before your next class, we deliver your feedback. Fine. After this, we take a 1-week pause and we divide our audience into 2 categories. Students who are here to get a job, students who are here to become freelancer. And I host 14 classes for 1 hour each. I am the instructor there. That happens every Sunday, 11 a.m. till 12 p.m. 11 to 12 p.m. Job people are going to learn each and everything that we have mentioned, writing for Times of India, publishing your book, everything will happen here. Freelancers, you will also be developing your portfolio, plus you will learn marketing, sales, and everything from me. And now this is a promise on a recorded line that I'm going to make. Those who are here to get a job, it is a word. Each one of you will have a job during the training period of 4 months. It's not 1 month, 4 months. If you do not have a course before course completion within that particular 4 months time frame, a job in hand, IIM Skills promises you to return 1.5x money. If we have charged you 17,582, we will return 1.7x of it. Freelancers, each one of you will have your first client during the training period with you of 4 months. And then you have to just go ahead and follow or repeat the same practices so that you can capture more clients. Else, same promise, 1.5x money return. And now I want you to go ahead and meet with those people who have achieved this and never complained about it. And I also want you guys to validate every review written by the people here at IIM Skills, that I'll also, go ahead and show you that it is an authentic review. And I want you to validate from the other institution because they buy reviews. Review comes at cost, for your kind information nowadays. Now, pay attention because I'm showing you guys an information of people. I cannot record that. So I have to and ask them, where are you in your careers today? You will have the answer. So far, things are clear. What about work from home, job and technical writing? No, very limited. We'll address this after the orientation. Am I clear, guys? Quick yes, no, maybe so far. Were you able to see the trusted part? So it's an open book here at IIM Skills, even because the sessions is recorded. We cannot go ahead and show other people details. Whenever you would like to just sit with Shiva for 5 minutes and validate it, you will see that the kind of transparency that we have in our system. We can connect you with any student anytime, whichever country you are from. There are people we have trained from every part of the world. So you can even talk to them, ask them what they have achieved. You'll have an answer. Now, let me go ahead and talk about the second type through which a writer can make money. The second source of income. All right, everybody. So far, were you all clear? Amita, Anish, Ankit, Aryan, Aisha, Bharkavi, Ganana, Shuryan, Jawahar, Lalita, Sonia. Okay. Now, the second important subject that I'm going to address around is affiliate marketing. This subject can really make you a rich guy, but it requires a lot of patience. I started my career because of this. I still make affiliate income. I still earn a lot of affiliate program commissions, but you need to understand that it is a patience game. It is not for the people who are in an immediate need of money. If you are one of those category guy, then don't make this as your passive source of income, or try to make this source as a passive source of income, because you will have a lot of disappointment in the end. All right. Now, let me help you to overall understand what affiliate marketing is. For your kind information, anything and everything that you have purchased from the internet so far, out of 100 purchases, 99 times at least, you have purchased a product that is affiliated. What is affiliation? Affiliation means that when a writer or a promoter is promoting a product on behalf of a company, and you guys have clicked on a particular URL or something given by them, and then you have made a decision or a purchase within next 6 months of that particular click thing. Now, within that frame, if that happens, a guy gets a commission starting from 1% to 100%, depending upon the kind of service or product they're buying. Example, there are some companies, those who sell their 100 rupee product, and then they give 100 rupee to an affiliate guy. So now let me explain with the help of some tools and searches so that each one of us can understand. Let me just close my incognito mode. Okay, can you just tell me, guys, one thing? How many of you have recently made any kind of a purchase from the web? How many of you have done any kind of a purchase about anything? Laptop, phone, washing machine, anything. And what was that? Just put that in the chat box. Whatever it was. Even a book, a cap, a shoe, hat, anything. Jeans. What exactly you Googled, Anish? Now, I don't want you to tell me that I was at Myntra and I purchased it. That's not the way it goes. I want that something that you Googled and then made a buying decision. Example, best laptop under 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, best phone, best iPhone, best this, best that, something like that. What have you Googled and then made a purchase? You search for skin fit jeans. Okay. Can I write best skin fit jeans? Maybe you have Googled something like this. Now, I just want to tell you that, can you see here? There is one blog that says top 12 something, right? And then they give you at $35 this Old Navy something option. And I've clicked there. Most of the people, they Google such types of terms. I want you to pay attention to something. Can you see this? VID mega menu, something TID, one something certain content, right? So after this question mark, everything here was affiliated URL. After this particular question mark, it was an affiliated URL that I removed, this one. What does this stands for? If somebody have clicked with the help of that particular URL, that's the affiliated URL. And if the guy makes a purchase of $35 from a website, whatever it is, Old Navy something, what the other guy, this particular person gets, or this writer gets? This writer gets a commission. What kind of a commission? That they have said between 10, 15, 20, 30. Can you see this? Medium affiliate. Can you see this? These are all affiliate URLs. Understood, everybody? Quick yes. Now let's say, for your kind information, everything available on the internet is affiliated. If I Google best washing machine, example, best washing machine in India. Can you see this? Economics Times, the best product in India. All of these companies, all of this, they are affiliated. When you click there on these URLs, best product in India, check on Amazon. This is affiliated link. Can you see ECD, LAV, link code? This is affiliated URL. Likewise, you Google something, best, let's say, data science courses. Now, even education. 1, 2, 3, 4 ads, learndatascience.com. Open. This URL is offering GHU courses. All such courses are also affiliated. When I will click here, they will redirect me somewhere. And this redirection will take me to a URL that is affiliated. Can you see? Medium partners, impact campaign this. So when you see some organizations, almost everything, let's say I'll show you. Okay, when you talk about iPhone 11, I Googled. Have you ever wondered that why companies like GSM Arena, they're writing reviews since years, many years. Every URL here, they have given you everyone.in.com. Tag is equal to gsm.com, link code this, affiliated. Able to relate? Now, as a new writer, you can also make a good money from affiliate, but it takes time, at least 1 year from here. And to make that kind of a money, you need to have one niche. Niche means a subject that you will write about. Let's say just a product review, home-based utensils review, kitchen items review, even anything around, let's say, your fashion stuff review, education-based product review. So let's say, just giving you a hypothetical situation that, let's say you're going to write about kitchen. So let's say, best mixer grinders in India. Now, first and foremost, there is a process we need to find, that is, what is a volume like? How many people, they Google a term called best mixer grinder. First, you need to find that. So best mixer grinder in India is being searched almost 15,000 times. Okay. Now, these are the websites. Let's say this, Amazon, 10 best product, best mixer grinders, all these websites. Let's pick up a small website. Let's say top 10 or best product India. Let's open this website. And also on the other side, even if you're not comfortable sharing your own video, at least use a good strategy to produce videos. Okay. So let's say these are all reviews around best mixer grinder videos. Pause this. This guy have received in last 9-12 months 50,000 views. With every URL given here is affiliated. This guy, without showing his face, is giving people an introduction about, you guys can go ahead and buy mixer grinder, this one, and this is all affiliated URL. And for your kind information, Amazon gives you a commission of 9%. So if a product is around 6,000 rupees, this guy have earned around 540 rupees by selling one mixer grinder for free. Able to relate? Because that is 9% commission. Likewise, if you check this particular review, they must have given you reviews about various items. Dental, deep freezer, this, that, and all. If you check their all videos. That's how people make money on YouTube and other channels. Then important thing is, let's talk about, let's say the best product in India, this company, they have written articles about air conditioner, cooler, fryer, purifier, Bluetooth, ceiling fan and all. How much is their web traffic? Let's analyze them. I'm going to use a tool named as Uber Suggest. It is an extension free of cost available for all. You guys can also install the same. It says 1,75,000 people, they are going to, or they actually visit this particular website. I'll write this number, 1.7 lakh people, they monthly check this particular website. It's a good number. Now, the point is, if this type of a company website drives this much volume or this much traffic, on an average, if you have to number on a scale of 1% to 100%, what do you think will be the ideal percentage of buyers? 1% to 100%. How many percentage of people will buy according to you? 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, 10%. Quickly, guys. Whatever number comes to your mind, put that in the chat box. This website have so far listed 20. They have roundabout, according to my calculation, 65 articles. You can calculate here. And these 65 articles drives them a result like few thousand people, especially lakh, I would say. That's the number. And you are saying 5% is a conversion. I will say that I don't agree to this. I'll say that 1% people are buyers. 1% only, that's it. So it's like 1,700 people are buyers who will take their product. All right. Now, if 1,700 people will buy a product or a service from these guys, and they hardly earn not more than $5 per sale, just $5. I'm not even giving you a number of $10 because if 600 is a commission, that's near between $8 to $10 as a commission. Let's average, let's take it as an average of $5. So 1,700 buyers multiply by 5 per person commission gives them 8,500 USD. $8,500 is almost like 7 lakh rupees after writing few blogs that say 100 or something, and they are at this level. So just imagine now that how much a writer can, I'm just only talking about blog. I'm not talking about if they have a view, let's say review channel for YouTube and all such things. Now just imagine the kind of business they must be doing. And just think about it. What are the restrictions? What are the apprehensions in your case? It is just that you are unable to produce a good content copies. And there is no mentor who can coach you about what affiliate is. IIM Skills runs 7 to 8 affiliate sites for our own business. And it is one of the core subject that I teach people, that how exactly affiliate marketing works, how to start with it, and how to go ahead and launch yourself as an affiliate marketer. Everybody, are we all clear? Quick yes or no, maybe. Now let's talk about what IIM Skills is offering you. And then we will start our open Q&A. So first and foremost, why IIM Skills? IIM Skills offers you 100% objective driven training. You're here to get a job, you'll get a job. If not, money return. You're here to start as a freelancer, you will get a first client. If no, money return. Not just full, 1.5x. Pure practical training, no theory at all. Throughout the training period, trainer support is available, that you have seen. Interaction happens on a personal groups for every batch. You can even go ahead and say anything about the course and everything. There is an open and a constructive criticism that we also take. to ensure that service is improving. Lifetime access. Lifetime access for the training program. Along with this, all the live sessions and recordings. Here is the look of LMS. Here you have all types of session recordings. Each and everything is available here. Am I clear? You can get your tools, everything, each and everything available here. All right. Then talking about what this course is going to offer you. So it's a 30 hours of live online instructor-led delivery, 30 hours with 120 plus hours of assignments and other case studies part of it. You will be prepared for 3 certification exams with IIM Skills, HubSpot, and TOLES, Test of Legal English. TOLES is a paid exam for 150 euros. You are the one who will bear the cost, not us. And it is majorly for lawyers, not for you. If you need TOLES examination, then good, otherwise not. These are the guarantees that you get in the training program. And these are the certifications. The course we will run, that is for Sunday 10 to 2, starting from 27th of November. The course ticket is for 14,900 plus 18% GST. It comes to 17,582 rupees. And for the upcoming November 27th batch, total number of seats left are 3, I guess. And after this, there is another batch on December 24th. So these are 2 open dates. Here we have unlimited one. Unlimited means 30 seats are there in every batch. So here we have 30 seats available. This one we are left with 3 more. So those who are planning to start with it can accordingly take this one. And now I open my open Q&A part. You guys can go ahead and ask me any question. And if you would like to talk, you can simply request me to unmute you. I'll do that. And we will proceed ahead. Money return is practical or marketing skill? Anish, given we are in a recorded line, I want you to sit with Shiva. He'll take you on a Zoom call. I will show you that how many money we have refunded in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So that's one of the reasons, as I said, I would not like to name any company here. Unlike others, we don't hide our negativity, that there is somebody who have said negative about us. That's one of the reasons there is no negative reviews about IIM Skills, because we either return the money or we make people successful. Anything and everything that is said by me, it is word to word same since that 7 years. So far, life is so peaceful. Anish, work from home will be done without a problem. I said, I'll give you guarantee. You need to give me 4 months of hard work. That's it. Can we make our own website and write blogs on it? Yes, Ankit. You will even learn WordPress practically. How many of you have a plan to start with the batch starting from coming 27th of November? All right. All right, Rosimol. So I have a request to make. Kindly complete your onboarding process so that these guys can help you with the confirmation and access to the LMS with the pre-reading material and all. Is there any other question that is left? I will remain online until 4:20. Yes, Shiva. I've done PG in CS and like to join technical writing. Is this good option? It is. Technical writing is better because for computer science students, we have seen people typically with good technical understanding background, they achieve better, learn better. And technical writing in one such market where you have more jobs and less number of talented people doing that job. In fact, salary wise, it is good. So yes, it is a right choice. Let Shiva address that part. You explain each and everything to him. Shiva is an experienced guy. He will answer each and everything. He knows what he's doing. So guys, as I said, I have to board a flight and so I have to rush. I think your all questions are done. Is it compulsory to have good English skills? If you rate yourself 7, nice. Out of 10, not out of 100. After joining the course, in how many days we need to get a job? You mean to say that in how many days we'll get a job? So take it 4 months, you'll have a job in hand. In 4 months, you will have a job with you. Those who are planning to start with the batch, I want these guys to please go ahead and enroll here before 7 so that your seat is booked, and it should not become a case wherein you are planning to enroll, you are unable to, or we don't have a seat. I've shared with you guys the URL. Technical writing batch in December, 11th of December. What about work from home jobs? Work from home is guaranteed, job is not guaranteed. That I cannot go ahead and say that Zomato will give you work from home or Right will give you work from home. That I cannot commit to. You want to go ahead, earn as a freelancer, lifetime work from home, guaranteed. With a company as a job, not guaranteed. After 1 month of classes, what we will be learning for the next 3 months? You will be building your portfolio and we will launch you guys. Can we get weekend classes? We only have weekend classes. Weekdays at the moment, we don't have. Okay, everybody, now let Shiva address each and everything. Shiva, you can leave your phone number in the chat box quickly. I have to end the session.